A quick Easter egg from the Kendrick Lamar album, because I know there's a lot of people on this app that are underage. But if you listen to the song Man in the Garden, before I even listened to the album, I saw the track list and I said, Man in the Garden is going to be my favorite song. And I'm listening to it, I'm like, it's not really hitting. Then he starts building the song and starts screaming at the end. And then I noticed the beat. This is an interpolation of One Mic by Nas. Go back and listen to One Mic by Nas and listen to how the beat is structured and listen to how he changes his cadence over the course of the song. And then go back and listen to the first song on the album and see where he says that he won the Super Bowl and the only person that congratulated him was Nas. So he's just paying homage to Nas in that song right there. That was fire.
I remember you was conflicted, misusing your influence. Sometimes I did the same, abusing my power full of resentment. Resentment that turned into a deep depression. I found myself screaming in a hotel room. I didn't want to self-destruct. The evils of Lucy was all around me. So I went running for answers until I came home. But that didn't stop survivor's guilt. Going back and forth trying to convince myself the stripes I earned, or maybe how A1 my foundation was. But while my loved ones was fighting a continuous war back in the city, I was entering a new one. A war that was based on apartheid and discrimination made me want to go back to the city and tell the homies what I learned, where it was respect. Just because you wore a different gang color than mine doesn't mean I can't respect you as a black man. Forgetting all the pain and hurt we caused each other in these streets, if I respect you, we unify and stop the enemy from killing us. I don't know. I'm no mortal man. Maybe I'm just another. Man, go listen to Pimp a Butterfly.
Bro said Man in the Garden explains everything. Facts. That's what I'm saying. Y'all tripping out over Whacked Out. Y'all really got to break down. Listen to the album and break it down, man. Man in the Garden, that's when he was really, once again, not even taking shots. But you got to conceptualize what this man is talking about. This man said, I burn this bitch down. Don't you play with me or stay with me. I'm crashing out right now. No one's safe with me. I did it with integrity and niggas still try to hate on me. Just wait and see. More blood be spilling. It's just paint to me. That, the way he ended that was Control-esque. Top tier Kendrick. This is no glaze, bro. Like, you just have to listen and conceptualize what is deeper than rap, bro. He's talking about stuff that's deeper than rap. It's beyond a popularity contest. He deserves it all. Tell me why you think you deserve the greatest of all time, mother. Man. But once again, like I said, that's control-less. That's bigger than just taking a pointed jab. He's talking to everybody. Everybody in the game calls themselves the GOAT at one point. I'm the GOAT of this. I'm the GOAT of that. Tell me why you think you deserve the greatest of all time. Well, come on, man. You're just trying to discredit his name. You seen what Drake's doing? You man put out a whole lawsuit. Because he didn't believe the hype. Why not? People who have something to say and not just can sound good on the track, people have something to say can make the numbers bang too. Come on, quit playing.
Man at the Garden by Kendrick Lamar is referring to the biblical paradise. Notice how Kendrick Lamar didn't say man in the garden. Kendrick has too much respect to enter the garden without proving he's worthy to be there. So he lists all his accomplishments to convince us, God, that he's worthy to enter the garden. The song is a declaration of Kendrick's life work, his philosophy, his achievements. He believes his name should be kept by world leaders, alluring to when Barack Obama said he was the greatest. He believes he deserves recognition, praise, accolades, because of all the sacrifices he's made and the principles he's upheld. He put the culture before himself and educated the masses. He's had to overcome struggles to get to the very top. But what does Kendrick mean to have it all? By including his material achievements as part of a higher plan, he reconciles ambition with spirituality, portraying his success as justified rather than greedy. He believes he deserves more money, more power, more freedom, everything heaven allowed us. Notice he said us, not allowed me. Man at the Garden is also a challenge for his fans to strive to have it all.
Somebody in the YouTube comments on Meet the Grams said that Drake is paying people all this money to try and get dirt on Kendrick, and Kendrick probably just enlisted Nardwuar. Could you imagine if you pissed off Nardwuar and he released a diss track? You would never be able to leave your home again. That man would have an itemized list of everything you've done since birth. And then he would just end it with, "We have to know these things about you. You're Drake." We're worried about Kendrick Lamar's 19-minute diss track that apparently exists. I'm just saying Nardwuar would start with his issues with you, and that would be minute 1. Then he would bring in your middle school bully for a guest verse just to humble you and remind you of what made you insecure as an adult. Then he would say something like, "Systemic lupus erythematosus. We just got your new blood test results from your doctor, and you have lupus. What do you think?" Then you'd have to reckon with that. Then he would bring out a historian, and the historian would have tracked your family bloodline back centuries to find out that you all originated from somebody who sucked. And then the cover art for this diss track would just be everything you've ever searched on incognito mode, because apparently all of those results just go direct to Nardwuar. So I guess what I'm saying is I need one of you to take one for the team so we can see what happens when Nardwuar uses his powers for evil. Let me know who would like to volunteer. I just want to make sure I'm watching from the very beginning, please.
We've got some breaking news, Swifties. We know who Taylor was with last night when she left Electric Lady Studios in New York. Taylor made a little bit of a surprise appearance on the streets of New York last night, exiting Electric Lady Studios, which is where she works on a lot of her music. A lot of people weren't expecting her to be there. Now, I don't condone tracking her jet, but her jet had not moved, so people weren't aware that she was in the city. However, she was papped, leaving very late last night. The studio. She looks stunning, just to add. But reportedly, she was there with Kendrick Lamar, who we know Taylor has been a long-time fan of, and obviously they worked together on Bad Blood, and since Bad Blood Taylor's version. Jack Antonoff was also there, alongside Common. I'm not 100% sure who that is, so if you know, let me know in the comments. And Kendrick, hinting at potential musical collaborations brewing within the Creative Hub. Could we perhaps be seeing a Taylor-Kendrick collab in the future? I personally would love to. The Bad Blood version with Kendrick is my favourite version. Let me know what you think.
So this whole thing is pretty much going to take a good chunk of my morning. So we're going to talk about the major parts. Specifically, the daughter line mentioned in Meet the Gram. Now, I've already seen a couple of people theorize that this is not referring to an actual daughter, but to a certain person who falls under the character named 11. I'm going to tell you right now, if somehow there's information dropped about that, the timeline's not going to recover from that. Now, this is coming from a media's perspective. Do y'all remember back in 2020 when August Alsina did that interview with Angela Yee talking about how basically him and Jada were a thing? The black community, we knew about this. It's been rumors for years. But when white media found out about it, it blew up to the point where Will and Jada had to have a whole own red table talk on her damn show. If it comes out that Drake was allegedly doing something with Millie Bobby Brown, all white media will lose their damn mind. That would break the damn internet. And that girl about to marry Bon Jovi's son, they probably don't want that out even if it is true. Jesus Christ, this is too much for Met Gala weekend.
If you want 100% biased content, go to Jalape's page. If you want 100% biased content in favor of Drake, go to Portia's page. My page, I post what the fuck I want, bro. What's up with y'all niggas? What don't y'all understand about that? Niggas calling me a panderer. Point out one time in one video I said I don't listen to Drake's music. I'll send you $500. I'll send you $500. You could find one video of me saying I don't listen to Drake's music. I just can't do it. Find it. Because I've never said that before in my life. Y'all just assumed because I was calling out Drake's missteps during the rap beef that I didn't like the nigga. And then I said, yo, I still listen to Drake music. Y'all ignored it. I said, I really fuck with that circadian rhythm song. Y'all just ignored it. Now I told y'all, yo, No Key is going to be a hit. And the fact that it's climbing back into the top 10 this week, I'm like, look, I told y'all niggas, people fucking with it. I'm pandering. I don't believe I told y'all this, but my words of the year are moron and dweeb. I'm going to let y'all know when y'all niggas is morons and dweebs. Here we have a moron mixed with a dweeb. Like, bro, this is not my, like, this, fam. What Kendrick said? Y'all think my life is rap? This shit don't affect me. Like, their rap beef don't affect me to that point. I don't get a check from TDE, PG Lang, or OVO, bro. I may get checks from TikTok, but that's for me to talk about shit I'm interested in. Y'all niggas, bro, if you don't listen to Drake for whatever reason you conjured up in your head, that's on you, man. That is completely on you. Do not include me in your shit. Don't put words in my mouth. Don't. Relax, nigga. Go outside, touch some fucking grass, bro. Like, y'all niggas is crazy, bro. Crazy.
So there's this theory going around that Kendrick Lamar's latest album, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, the track list is actually mirrored. I haven't seen the TikTok on it, but I've seen Reddit threads on it, and it does make sense. So in this theory, we have disc 1 that is the Big Steppers and disc 2 that is Mr. Morale. You can tell because of the title tracks. We have Worldwide Steppers on disc 1 and we have Mr. Morale on disc 2. So the theory is that the tracks in both discs actually mirror each other. So if you folded the disc in half, each track would have its mirrored counterpart. The strongest argument for this theory is that Worldwide Steppers and Miss Morale actually would mirror each other as well as the interludes. And looking at the album through that lens, you can see that there is themes that tie the song and its mirror image together. Again, this could be a stretch, but we have seen that on Damn, Kendrick has done something similar with listening to the album from back to front. So you never know.